Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 24 of the Let Us Hear podcast. I'm host JJ Rhea here with Tank and Juice. Today we got our Week 16 takeaways, our power rankings. We take a look at the Eagles and Cowboys game. We talk about who had a bigger loss between the Lakers and the Warriors with AD and Steph now being out. We take a look at the Christmas games that happened for the NBA. We take a look at who we believe is championship ready in the NBA. And we also take a look at what Ja said about the West. So to start, Week 16 takeaways. Go ahead, Tank.
All right, so I was saying, through Week 16, I feel like we all seeing right now that Gardner Minshew has solidified himself as a certified starter on like a different NFL team. No matter where is it at or anything like that, I feel like he could be a starter anywhere else because, yes, the Eagles, like, they do have talent surrounding themselves, but, like, he also played, like, very good. He threw for over, like, 300 yards and everything, and he played against a tough Dallas Cowboys defense, whatever. Still getting them to, like, 30 points, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, second thing I said was that you don't want to see Brady if he's down more than 10-plus points because what he's doing is unrealistic. He hasn't did it, even though he struggled against injured Arizona defense, whatever. J.J. Watt was also on everything I seen. But he played, like, in the fourth quarter, he was just different, unrealistic.
What teams do you think Minshew could start on?
I feel like he started on Houston. For one, I feel like pretty much anybody can start on Houston.
Right.
I feel like, honestly, like, if the
Jets?
The Jets, he could definitely go to the Jets. Like, Minshew, I could see Minshew feeding the ball. Like, he would be better than what they have right now because Minshew with Garrett Wilson, Elijah Moore, Corey Davis, I feel like he could work that out as well. Mm-hmm. But, like, if you want to get a little bit more gutsy, whatever, and, like, let's say the Lions have, like, sure hope in Jared Goff, like, not a long-term future, you got Minshew right there that could fit right in as well.
I feel you. I feel like he could also start in Atlanta, even though Ritter has started 2 games this season. His second game was, of course, better than his first game, but at the same time, you haven't seen any glimpses from Desmond Ritter in his first 2 starts.
I mean, also, like, now I'm seeing that Derek Carr wants, like, they about to trade Derek Carr as well from the Raiders, so he could probably make that happen, possibly in a 3-way trade or something like that.
Maybe. Juice, go ahead.
My Week 16 takeaways is I have no hope in the Bucks in the postseason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They struggled to beat Trace McSorley. Like, I don't get it, man.
Like last year, their defense wasn't carrying Brady, but at the same, it wasn't playing. It wasn't playing how it is this year.
It's bad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how, like they just won the damn Super Bowl like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
you know, D had like 4 yards the whole game.
Yeah,
he had 4 yards.
He had like 7 targets too. Just I don't know. I wasn't even watching that game.
Yeah, it was such a weird game. I was watching for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm watching it for one reason.
I didn't watch until that last 4 minutes when I had got a Bleacher Report notification saying Brady could win a game.
My other takeaway is I think Jay Jetts can get the Vikings to the NFC Championship.
Yeah, I
believe it now. After what the fuck happened after the past Week 16, it's like I don't know. He's
like last year's Cooper Cup.
Yeah.
Like,
that's different.
Yeah.
Nah, he's
it's
definitely
like it's
different.
no fucking
NFC
stopping
Championship. We all know the Vikings choke religiously in the second round.
I don't know.
They do, but at the same time,
it's just something about Justin Jefferson, bro.
I just can't see it because I don't know. I don't see them either beating the Eagles or
because like
Niners or anything like that.
Yeah, they would probably have to play the Niners in the second round. And I mean, if Brock Purdy's at quarterback, you know, I'm not like Brock Purdy. He's obviously he proved himself, but like I feel because that game, it will be in Minnesota, I believe.
Says she gonna be a shootout.
I don't know because 49ers defense is like that. They solidify themselves right now. They're hands down the best defense.
Yeah.
But the thing is with that matchup is can Minnesota defense get stops?
Mm-hmm.
Because Minnesota defense has been liking to stop teams for like the last 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And Debo just returned to practice today too, so he's obviously gonna be back for the playoffs.
And they say Jimmy G probably gonna come back too.
I seen like not into the NFC Championship, but I feel like we talked about it before. Like, do you even like bother coming back with Jimmy G?
Yeah, I feel like if I'm Kyle Shanahan, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably rock out with Brock Purdy because he's officially in the system. He's been playing. He hasn't been playing terrible or anything. Like, he hasn't been struggling. Like, you haven't seen anything like bad about him. And he's leading like all rookies right now and like touchdowns and yards and everything, and only like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, he's actually the best quarterback from this year's draft class. It's not Malik Willis. It's not Kenny Pickett. It's freaking Brock Purdy. That's crazy.
Somebody that literally got the latest start out of all of them.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to me. But, like, I feel like, if I'm Kyle Shanahan, I'll probably still rock out with Brock Purdy still because, like, I wouldn't want to trust Jimmy G just coming from an ankle injury at that as well, too.
Yeah. That's all you had, Juice?
Yeah.
So the only takeaway that I have from Week 16 is the Dolphins will be first-round exits. And that's if they even get into the playoffs. They're on a 4-game losing streak right now. And this week coming up, they play the Patriots and, they end their season with the Patriots and the Jets. Two tough defenses. And I feel like in this 4-game losing streak, these teams have showed the blueprint of how to defend Tua and how to defend Tyreek Hill. We seen it on Sunday night when the Dolphins played the Chargers. Most of their DBs and their linebackers, when Tyreek was lined up in the slot, they would give Tyreek a nice little jam at the line to slow him up from getting downfield. And, once you take Tua's first read away, he's stuck. And in that game against the Packers, he threw 3 interceptions in the second half. They did say that he had a concussion, and that's the second time this year where he's trying to play through a concussion. And Aaron Rodgers came out after that game and said that Tua should strongly consider just shutting it down for the year and just getting his head right, because obviously concussions are a scary thing. You've seen what they've done to Gronk. And then even on that hit with AB, we all have a theory of what's going on with AB. But if the Dolphins find a way to lose this game against the Patriots, I believe they won't be in the playoffs, because then they have to go on to the Jets. And even though Tua didn't play that game and Teddy B went out that game against the Jets still on defense, they shut down Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. And I know it was the seventh round quarterback throwing them the football, but at the same time, you have to give credit to what the Jets did on defense. And they have, like Tank said, the 49ers are the best defense in the league right now, but the Jets are clearly up there in that top 5 discussion, maybe even top 3. And with their season being on the line, I feel the Jets defense will carry them to that win against the Dolphins. And if the Dolphins don't make it to the playoffs, it'd be an awful start an awful end to the season, because they started their season 7-3.
Yeah.
And now, they just lost 4 straight. And now they're 7-7, and they're not. There's a chance that they don't even make the playoffs.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And we just said last episode, I know Frex has said that he believes that the Dolphins will get in because he wants the best teams to be in, and he believes that the Dolphins are one of the best teams and that they will get into the playoffs. But these last 4 weeks have shown that they're a mediocre AFC team. But I don't really know who else could I would like to see the Dolphins in the playoffs, because I don't want to see the Patriots or the Jets. But if they play, it would be the Chiefs round 1. I don't really see them putting up a fight, just because the way Mahomes and the offense plays in the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. All right, and it'd be good to see Tyreek back in Kansas, whatever, and make his return in the playoffs. So it'd be nice to see.
Yeah. It'd definitely, some people would say there's a chance that the Dolphins could win that game. But the way that Tua's been playing lately, I wouldn't really see it happening.
They need to start looking for a QB themselves, actually, because
the Dolphins.
I actually strongly agree with this, because
they should consider it.
Because it needs to be considered, because Tua has 2-3 seasons, whatever. He hasn't really shown anything that was flashy to us or anything like that. Only thing he's shown us that he has heart. That's the only thing he has right now. But with this many concussions, how safe is this player going to be now from the rest of his career? Because he's had 3-1 season is crazy. 2-1 season, okay. you can still do a little something with it. But 3 in one season is absolutely insane. So like that's when you start to worry about like a player's like mental health and everything. Is actually like well-being and everything is something that actually went like on in his head, like particularly. So I feel like if the Dolphins want to like, they should probably address this issue pretty early on. So like that way they don't have to like search on for like draft class, trying to get draft picks and everything. Like just try to solidify somebody that's a solid starting QB, something like that.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, so let's move on to our power rankings. I got the Eagles at 1. Even though they lost this week against the Cowboys, I feel like you can't really discredit them from that loss because, like you said, Tank, that offense still scored 30 points and they made it a close game. Then at 2, I had the 49ers, 3 out of the Chiefs, 4 out of the Bills, 5 out of the Bengals. I dropped the Bengals down 2 spots because that game against the Patriots, you know, they were up big. They were up like 20 points going into the second half, and then they nearly lost that game. Now that this Monday, they played the Bills on Monday night, so they could easily jump up to the second spot, 3 spot if they win that game. And then at 6 out of the Cowboys, 7 out of the Vikings, Chargers 8, Jags 9, and the Ravens 10. Tank, go ahead.
So my power rankings right now, I got the Bills at 1, the Eagles laying 1 spot behind. They at the 2, the Chiefs at 3, the Niners at 4, Bengals at 5, the Cowboys at 6, the Vikings at 7, the Chargers at 8, the Ravens at 9, and the Jags at 10.
Okay, Juice.
I got Eagles 1, Niners 2, Bills 3, Chiefs 4, Bengals 5, Cowboys 6, Vikings 7, Chargers 8, Jags 9, Ravens 10.
Yeah, they're pretty similar. Tank, what made you have the Bills number 1?
I mean, even though like yes they played the Chicago Bears and everything, I'm still pretty like showing that they're able to compete with pretty much any and every single team, whatever. Their loss is not anything really bad, and like they've still been pretty solid. Like even though Josh Allen turns over the ball like crazy, but they show that they can fight through adversity and still put up points consistently and everything.
All right. So like obviously that offense isn't playing as high powered as they were last year, but do you think they'll turn it up in the playoffs and make a Super Bowl run?
For sure. I mean, like I said, since I first came here, the Bills are my Super Bowl favorite for sure since week 1 because once they get completely healthy, like they're still 1 step there, like to being completely healthy. But once they get completely healthy and everything, Tremaine Edmonds back and everything, in the playoffs, it's gonna be. I feel like their defense gonna come back to play whatever. Hopefully they get Von Miller back. That's a hopeful. But I feel like their defense gonna hold their own, and then Josh Allen and Steph, we seen what they did in the playoffs. Right. Like if that game went to OT, if we would have had because now didn't they do the new rule?
Yeah,
yeah.
What's the new rule?
That both teams get a possession in overtime.
Yeah. So like
regardless if the first team scores a touchdown.
In the playoffs?
Yeah, only in the playoffs.
Damn.
Yeah. So I feel like we seen what Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs, that whole offense does in the playoffs and everything. Like we watched Gabe Davis have 3 touchdowns against the Chiefs, whatever, which is very rare. So feel like put them in the offense.
Wasn't it 4?
It's 3 or 4. Either way, more than 2 is still insane from a second option, a second look, probably a third look. You probably looking at Dawson Knox more. Yeah, but still, it's still insane. So if Josh Allen clicks in the playoffs and everything, takes care of the ball, I feel like they're gonna clearly win the Super Bowl.
I want to say clearly. I don't know. I don't really like how Josh Allen's been playing. You hope that he goes back to that last year form, how he was in the playoffs, and can perform like that again this year. Because I feel like that's the only hope to make it to the Super Bowl. I don't believe that their defense will be able to carry them into a Super Bowl run. I feel like Josh Allen is going to have to put up 30 points, especially when you're playing the Bengals, you're playing the Chiefs. You have to score. And if Josh Allen is turning the ball over against these teams, the Chiefs and Bengals, you can't do that because you know they're going to go down there and get points off those turnovers, especially when their defense isn't playing as high as everyone thought they would this year. And I know injuries have been the reason why, but at the same time, these players have been playing all season pretty much, and they have to be able to step up.
I agree.
All right, so let's talk about Trevor Lawrence. This week was the first time that we all had the Jags in our power rankings, and we all know Trevor Lawrence has actually turned into that first overall pick. And the Jags are on a 3-game winning streak. They're currently first in the division, and in that 3-game win streak, Trevor Lawrence has been over a 64 completion percentage in all 3 of those games, and he threw for 300 plus in 3 of the last 5 games. The 2 games that he didn't, it was a rainy game Thursday night against the Jets and then against the Lions. Was surprisingly, you would expect him to throw for 300 plus against the Lions because they had the worst defense, but their offense just wasn't there that game, and they only scored 14 points. But after that loss against the Lions, they have been red hot. And my question to you guys is, do you guys believe that the Jaguars will win the division and beat the Titans week 18 for that last playoff spot?
Yes. Because you look at it, Trevor Lawrence, he's been locked in. He's reaching, like, giving the Jags. Because at first, the Jags wasn't even a playoff consideration and everything. It was like Jets, Patriots, something like anybody over them. Mm-hmm. But now it's just like these past 2 weeks, 3-game win streak. And he's got some pretty good wins, too. Like, under like these past 2 weeks, he got some pretty good wins.
Yeah, especially the Cowboys.
Especially against the Cowboys, that comeback win.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if, like, Trevor Lawrence, whatever, he could definitely, like, solidify himself, and they could definitely take the division title because right now, if they still have Joshua Dobbs out there, who I have no faith or whatever, playing in the week, for them to, like, go ahead and win division, I'd strongly feel T-Law would definitely take over them. Yeah.
And that game, is it going to be? Yeah, it'll be in Jacksonville too, so, yeah. My thought on the Jaguars, obviously, they're on a red-hot streak, and T-Law, I'm just glad that he's playing to his potential because that's why the Jaguars drafted him number 1. And, you know, you never like to see a number 1 draft pick go down as a bust. I'm not saying he was going down that road, but obviously he wasn't playing to that first overall pick talent. And now he is. And you see that the Jaguars are doing good. And next year when they have Calvin Ridley, it's going to be even more dangerous because Christian Kirk, Evan Ingram, and Zay Jones all have over 700 in receiving yards. So he's spreading the ball, and they're all eating.
Yeah, Evan Ingram's starting to
Evan Ingram found himself. And just like that first year when he was in New York, whatever. Yeah, he's going back to that time.
And you got to give credit to their GM because they signed. You know, everyone questioned that Christian Kirk signing. Yeah, but it obviously paid off. They got Evan Ingram on a 1-year deal for, I believe, maybe like $14 million. If it was that, I can't really recall. Zay Jones, I believe, is on a 1-year deal, and they're all playing to their potential, and they'll probably bring him back. But like I said, when Calvin really gets there, it's only going to elevate T-Law's game even more. And you know they're in the division with the Colts. I'm not saying like the Jaguars are gonna run the division for years to come, but it's definitely it's Jaguars are no longer a cakewalk how they have been. Now in the playoffs, do you guys believe that they could sneak out a win in the wild card? Because I believe they would maybe play maybe the Ravens or the Chargers. I believe.
See, the thing stopping me with the Ravens is the Ravens have a pretty solid defense and everything like that. So like
they beat the Ravens.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. And I don't think the Ravens are gonna lose to them twice.
Come back win.
Like that. So I feel like that's why I would have the Ravens over them. But then
they beat the Chargers.
Yeah. But the thing with the Chargers, they did beat the Chargers.
Oh yeah, they killed them. They killed them. Yeah.
Yeah, but then the thing with the Chargers is
they've been hot.
We get to see Jay Herb in the playoffs and everything. Yeah, with both of his receivers back and everything like that, and Joey Bosa is back as well.
Yeah, that he did just return to practice. Yeah, so as of today, if the playoffs started today, that the Jaguars would play the Ravens. So
I think they'll lose.
Because it'll be a home game too. It'll be a home game for them too.
It's not gonna be a cakewalk like win for the Ravens or anything like that. But it's gonna. I just feel like they're not there yet.
Lamar in Jacksonville?
Yeah, Lamar.
But
Lamar
that's where they lost. That's where they lost.
I mean, but Lamar, I feel like
in
Lamar.
The playoffs.
Yeah, in the
true.
playoffs, people will come down.
He'll be down.
But Lamar has choked in the playoffs before.
Okay. Not in Jacksonville.
Even though I hate this, but he's also won against adversity too. Shit, when he beat the Titans.
Yeah.
As well.
I don't know. Like, I'm glad that the Jaguars teed up because the way that the Titans have been looking, they would be no threat to any team in the AFC for the playoffs. And it's crazy because just a few episodes ago, we were talking about how they can be a threat to anyone.
I called it.
How they could be a threat to anyone in a playoff race and, potentially make a Super Bowl run. But with no Derrick Henry, no Ryan Tannehill, no weapons, they're just not a threat. So I'm glad that the Jaguars got in and they'll actually make it a nice wild card matchup game. All right, so let's talk about the Eagles and Cowboys game. It happened on Christmas Eve. The Cowboys won 40-34. Dak Prescott threw for 347 yards, 3 touchdowns, and CeeDee Lamb had himself a day. He had 10 catches for 120 and 2 touchdowns. He could have easily had 3, but it was bad ball by Dak. And now on the other side, Minshew threw for 355, 2 touchdowns, and 2 picks. Miles Sanders 65 rushing yards and a costly fumble. That not only lost on the game, but also lost me $370 in wins. But Devontae Smith, he had 8 catches, 113 and 2 touchdowns. AJ Brown had 103 yards, 6 catches, but no touchdowns. So what were your guys' outlook on this game?
Well, my outlook was it could possibly be an NFC matchup championship, like in a championship. Like, because the Eagles, I strongly feel that if they had Hurts in the game, the Cowboys would have lost. It would have been, like, it wouldn't have been that much of a, like, even though, like, Gardner Minshew still played up to par, 350 yards as a backup QB is still pretty, like, wow to, like, still do. But I feel like the Cowboys, like, them even, like, They wasn't as locked in as they per se like usually are, and coming off that that loss, whatever. I feel like that's the only thing that fueled them, that comeback loss that fueled them to even still go out there and still try to get that win with everything. So I feel like this is possibly an NFC Championship matchup. If they meet in the playoffs, it's definitely a game to watch for sure.
So do you think it's a concern for the Cowboys that this game was so close, even though Jalen Hurts wasn't playing?
I don't think it's that much of a concern because Gardner Minshew is he's not just
he's not a scrub.
He's not a scrub or anything. Like we seen him
before.
And
it's the Eagles.
Yeah, it's the Eagles.
All the weapons around them and the O-line, the defense still does
Yeah, like Gardner Minshew was still playing some pretty good football and everything to be a so-called backup, whatever. Sure. So it's not that much of a concern because I could see if you went up against a QB a backup I don't know who Nick Foles or something like that and lost. I could see that. But they went up against a very talented QB, who knows the offense. He's been in Philly for 2 years now. So they shouldn't be that concerned.
Yeah, I believe if they meet in the playoffs, it would be a second round matchup. And in their 2 games this season, both starting quarterbacks have been out. In the first game, Dak wasn't there. In the second game, Hurts wasn't there. So the third matchup, if it were to happen, both starting quarterbacks would be there. So, yeah, like you said, Tank, it would be a matchup to watch for sure. Potentially game of the year type of atmosphere. But I would take the Eagles easily. Well, yeah, I would say easily. All right. So, why did Siri just come on? The Broncos. Bro, can Siri go away, bro? All right. So yesterday, the Broncos fired head coach Nathaniel Hackett, and obviously the Broncos were a huge disappointment this season. Russ has been disappointing, but besides the Broncos and Russ Wilson, what were your guys' biggest disappointments this season? I'm gonna let you go first, Tank.
I'm gonna say the Raiders for sure because I'm pretty sure everybody up in the world probably thought, okay, this AFC division is going to be very, very tough. Whatever, they got Russ in this division. They just got Tay Adams and everything, and Chandler Jones. So like, just seeing them got like both of these two teams that people thought was going to be like very, very good, whatever, goes to like shambles is pretty terrible to watch because only bright spot in the Raiders right now is Josh Jacobs. As he's playing to have the best, probably going to be his best career year ever in his life because he's doing unrealistic stuff right now. But like right now, I mean, it's definitely the Raiders though because I had high hopes, whatever, and I hope to see that chemistry with like Tay and Derek Carr like reigniting and everything because that's how they both got there too with each other.
Right.
So I was hoping to see that as well. So, but like. You couldn't see much of it because Derek Carr didn't play too well, as I thought he would have, because he just signed a contract extension over this summer. So like, thought him having another true wide receiver, and Hunter Renfrow as well. He hasn't. Last year, Hunter Renfrow was a complete dog. I don't know what happened this year. Like it's like, I know he was injured some games as well, but like it's like he found it hard to get open as well too. Like he wasn't complimenting Tay as we thought he would.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I also had the Raiders. Not only the Raiders, but I had Derek Carr mainly. Derek Carr has 14 interceptions this year, which is the most in the NFL. And he has 1,300 yards less than what he did last year. And like you said, they brought Tay in the picture this year. So you would have expected Derek Carr to excel his game and probably throw for nearly 5,000 yards. But he's not even close to that. And it's just real disappointing for that fan base and that franchise because – like you said, you expected that division to be neck and neck with all those teams in there, and the Chiefs just ran away with that. How I expected, but I didn't expect them to run away like that and have no other fight.
Yeah, some type of comp.
Yeah, no other fight in that division. And then my next disappointment was the Los Angeles Rams. You come off a Super Bowl and you have a 5-10 record. Now I know. They had the injury bug this year, but not only did they have the injury bug, but when they were playing healthy, it showed in that first game against the Bills. They completely got destroyed. And it showed once you take away Cooper Kupp, they have no other playmakers. And to me, I expect the Rams to go down in the franchise because they traded away all their picks to get these players like Ramsey and Matt Stafford, and now they have no first round picks, and that really hurts them this year because when you have a 5-10 record, you would more than likely have a top 10, top 12 pick, and they can't get any talent with those picks. And it's just really disappointing because when you come off a Super Bowl, you can't even defend. You can't even defend your ring and make it to the playoffs at all, and make any game a fight to anyone. Now this past Sunday they put up 51 points with Baker Mayfield, but that shows nothing.
Russ gave them the ball too many times.
Yeah,
he didn't want the ball at all.
Yeah, that showed nothing how the Rams were performing all season, and it was just real disappointing. So those were my two disappointments from this season. Juice. I would also say my Colts.
I mean that was expected.
I expected us to, like I said before the season started, I expected us to have 0 losses in the division, and we have I believe we only have one division win, and it was against the
Texans.
No, it was against the Jaguars in a comeback win.
Yeah, I seen that y'all might be getting Derek Carr.
Yeah, I really hope not, bro. Like he
might get Derek Carr.
Yeah,
I've actually seen it.
He's been tied to the Colts for the last 2 seasons, and if we trade for Derek Carr, I'm gonna be so upset because when we have a franchise quarterback from the Ohio State sitting in our hands, and if we pass on him to get Derek Carr, now maybe in the draft if C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young go early, maybe. No. I don't want Derek Carr, bro. No, I don't want Derek Carr.
Your best hope better be if you don't get anything, you better talk to the Eagles about Gardner Minshew. That's your best hope.
No, we could probably get Anthony Richardson. That's who. He got Lamar upside. So
talking in the playoffs, okay.
But I was looking at our wins, all of our wins should been losses. Against the Broncos, Russ sold on the 5-yard line, missed Hinton KJ Hamler on an easy touchdown to win the game. Patrick Mahomes throwing a pick in a 2-minute drill, surprisingly when they were down only 2 points. And then against the Jaguars, it was a lucky comeback win. And the fourth win was against the Raiders in Jeff Saturday's first debut. And
Scripted.
Yeah, it was probably scripted. I'm not gonna lie. It was just. I just wish we had. I wish we had 0 losses because we would have the first overall pick and we would have Bryce Young. But it was just a real disappointing season. Like I said before, I had tickets to that Cowboys game. Ended up selling those. Didn't even go to that game. I did go to the game this Monday night against the Chargers, and it was a nice experience. Even though
Keenan Allen won some money.
they only had 3 points, but really, yeah, the Colts were just real disappointing for me this season. Hopefully, we could turn it around next year and be back in the playoffs. It's crazy that our best season came with Phillip Rivers with 11-5 record, but
had more kids and touchdowns. It's crazy,
bruh. All right, go ahead, Juice.
The fucking Broncos. The Broncos. They asked, bro. Let's ride. All this shit. To just turn the season to that.
Mm-hmm.
They get Russ from the fucking Seahawks. I think they asked him to turn up.
Yeah.
They come out week 1, his ass lose to his old team.
Yeah.
That's when I knew some shit was up. I'm like, hey, these things weak.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I see Judy get that fat ass city. I'm like, damn, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my thing is, right, so now with the firing of Nathaniel Hackett, do y'all think that, like, okay, so one, who do y'all think could be the next coaching potentials, whatever?
I was seeing Frank Reich maybe.
I was saying
Sean McVay finna come back, bro.
No, I was saying
no.
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton, yeah.
I was saying that either they might take a chance at Brian Flores or they might try to go for Eric Bieniemy, how you say his name, from the Chiefs. I've been seeing that. So, I mean, it could be interesting if you see Russ next year with Pat Mahomes' old offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Maybe he could turn stuff around as a head coach.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, like, I feel like maybe this will not continue over into next season because given that QB $300 million.
And a Niners D coordinator. I think he'll become a coach too.
Yeah. I've seen that as well. So, like, I don't know. I feel like, honestly, like, just maybe if they do something, because I don't think they got any first-round draft picks, right?
No.
Because they gave it all to Seattle. So, I mean, they only hope right now that they have a nice offseason and maybe some sleeper picks, whatever, right now. And just have a good coaching hire because right now, That's was probably one of the main biggest problems right now is the coaching for sure. Because I'm not gonna throw everything on Rush, but like seeing Nathaniel Hackett, like his decision making and everything in crucial moments, like it was just terrible.
Like they got a bright offense and defense.
Yeah. They have a very bright defense for sure. For how young it is and everything, they have a very bright defense.
Yes.
But like the offensive side, the offensive side could be very special, but just with the right coaching though, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like if they get like either like the Chiefs offensive coordinator or whatever, it could be fine. If they get the 49ers defensive coordinator, it could be bright as well.
Yeah, it could, but at the same time, like, do you see a defensive-minded coach turning that offense around? Because that defense it's not a problem at all. Yeah. That 51 points against the Rams was the most they've given up all season, obviously. But
they need Chiefs shit.
But even before that, they've been locked down all year. So I believe that they should go out and get a offensive-minded coach. And like you said, if they get Eric Bieniemy from the Chiefs, that you would think it would be scary. If you expect Russ would turn it around. So
yeah, I mean, then they'll have Javonte as well.
Yeah, Javonte will come back
and everything. He'll be the true number one running back. It wouldn't be no split in backfield no more or anything like that.
Yeah.
My second team is the Ravens. Even though they like in the playoffs and shit, they just fucking disappoint me, bro.
Yeah.
No fucking receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like they just keep on adding to the defense. They got Hamilton. They just got rid of some people for Roquan.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're doing all for the defense, but ain't giving Lamar no receivers. They ain't trying to pay the man. I don't know. Yeah. That shit just.
And I'm actually they're not trying to pay him because Jim Harbaugh it's like he's in love with Lamar. So
Yeah, it's like y'all say y'all love this man, but now you trying to pay him.
Yeah.
And they see what's happening when he's not playing.
Mm-hmm.
This man Huntley getting fucked up. They losing like they just lost to the Browns.
they getting a bunch of Lamar lookalikes for them not to work successful as Lamar does. Which I feel like because if you put any other, well, I don't know what other QB would fit well in that Ravens scheme for real.
If I'm Lamar, I'm disrespected, bro. I want out.
For sure.
I want to go to the Dolphins or something. I've been seeing that shit too.
I've been seeing the Jets.
Yeah,
Lamar
Jazz,
and this would be scary. He'll actually have receivers to actually throw the ball to.
A run game.
A run game with Brees Hall.
I see that motherfucker anywhere.
Yeah.
I can see him
Super
in-
Bowl ready defense.
Yeah, nice defense. I can actually see Lamar.
It'd be a cheat code him and the Niners, bro. That shit won't even be.
No. I'm telling you. I don't know John Lynch, bro. What happened? Why would you draft Trey Lance over Justin Fields? Like,
He too.
you would easily have the scariest offense right now to see right now.
Oh
Easily.
my
Oh
god.
my god.
Easily.
Vince had 1,000 yards.
Damn.
You would easily have the scare. You'll have McCaffrey, Debo, Kittle, and Fields.
Ayuk too.
How are you stopping that, bro? You got a game plan for a run,
Yeah.
for like 3 different runs from 4 different. Then you got a game plan for a passes. You wouldn't have stopped that offense whatsoever.
Yeah.
And just saying what Fields does with his feet.
Well, they damn offense look like the Chiefs shit.
Yeah. Actually, bro.
That offense would be like one of the scariest offenses to see. Actually,
Yeah.
you'll have like Fields. Like if you put Fields in give him an actual scheme and something like that, actual receivers, weapons, and everything. As you seen at OSU, he had a Wilson and Olave. So now him having Ayuk and Debo, that will retaliate back to him back in college and anything like that, putting him in the position to literally thrive.
I agree.
They tweet, man. They let them fall in the hand of the Bears.
Yeah, that's actually why you guys got a free franchise quarterback. The Jets passed on them. The Niners passed on them. Like, bro.
Jets fucking wild, bro.
The Giants traded their pick to who they. Bro.
They took Andrew Thomas, left tackle. I think.
No, I
Wasn't
thought they had 2 first-round picks. They used their first one, then they traded their second one to you guys.
They did.
Probably, yeah.
The Giants did, yeah. That's how we got him, like 13?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we got him at 11th, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then they took. I think they just took Andrew Thomas with that 5th pick or something like that.
Yeah.
The 6th.
That's all the Giants take.
But as an Ohio State fan, I don't want to see Fields in Chicago because just living out that Ohio State QB theory is gonna make everybody look like he's like a terrible QB. But like,
Yeah, I feel you.
he actually is a really good QB. He's in a bad organization really.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he needs to come home to the Saints.
Bruh.
Man.
Him and Olave need to reconnect.
That would be nice, but nah, that'd be no way that the Saints get him. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about the Packers. As we all know, they just defeated the Dolphins on Christmas Day, and now they're making a nice little playoff push. So the way that the easiest way that they get in is that they win out. They're remaining 2 games of the Vikings and the Lions, and the Commanders have to lose one of their last 2 games, which is against the Browns and the Cowboys. So obviously, that's very possible that the Commanders can lose one of those games. But do you believe that the Packers can defeat the Vikings this Sunday and then defeat the Lions the week after?
Yes. They haven't seen their ass since week 1.
Mm-hmm.
They came out that drive. Boom.
Drop touchdown.
First damn drive.
Yeah.
After that, the game went left.
Yeah.
Said Jay Justice fucked their ass up the whole game.
Yeah.
But I think the Packers lost.
Yeah.
Packers been looking good.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the Washington Commanders, I feel like they could lose 2 games. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I think they
But
could.
Commanders
too.
Because they just brought Carson. They're bringing Carson Wentz back into which I don't see. Why would you do that when Taylor Heineke's been working successfully for you all?
Mm-hmm.
But we all know what Carson Wentz does. He's not.
I just hope that because I know we traded him for a conditional 3rd-round pick, and like he had to play like a certain percentage of the snaps this season to make it a 2nd-round pick. So I hope these last 2 games give him the certain amount of snaps played because I really don't know what he's at. But yeah, I believe that the Packers could win this game. You know, it's in Lambeau.
And then like that last week, bro, it'll be they got to make that shit a prime time game. Lions versus Packers.
Yeah, because
whoever get in go playoffs. Like, imagine that shit.
Yeah. So, and my bold prediction for this week is that Jair will come to play and,
that's what I'm saying.
and shut down Jay Jettis.
He overthrew him. I said, wow.
You said what?
He said he overthrew him.
Oh.
Wow. Fell right into my hand.
Yeah, Jair, yeah.
Oh, you funny as hell.
Yeah. So, yeah. I really hope Justin Jefferson. Because if you take away Justin Jefferson, bro.
Can you make history? Can you, like, crack some shit?
Yeah.
Like
Calvin Johnson's record. Because I believe he's at like 1,700 yards, and Calvin's was at like 1,000.
He beat Cooper Kupp and shit? Cooper Kupp ain't beat this shit, right?
Calvin's?
Yeah, he ain't beat.
No.
I think he only did receptions, I think.
Oh, shit.
No, he didn't beat receptions either.
He didn't? I thought he did.
Nah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So Jay just can beat this nigga.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's still Mike Thomas for the reception then, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be running 141 slants a year, so.
Okay.
Yeah. But so say the Packers get into the playoffs, you know, they would be the 7th seed and they would play the 2 seed, and as of today, the 2 seed in the NFC is the Vikings. So it would be a third time that they play. Do you think the Packers could upset
Who?
the Vikings in a wild card?
Nah.
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 I want to say
yeah. I'll give them enough hope to win this game.
That's big shit. I'm giving
Just because of the regular season or whatever, and then they try to get to the playoffs.
Just because I want to see that last week.
Yeah.
That last week.
I want to see them play with a
Lions
purpose.
versus Packers prime time as a game. Because they going to turn that shit to a prime time.
Yeah, I just want to see what the last week with a purpose
and some shit off just like they did the Chargers versus Raiders.
Yeah.
Good ass game.
Hey, I don't know why the Raiders didn't keep that coach that they had. Rick Basai, how you say folks' name? Folks?
Oh, that came in for folks.
Yeah, who came in for Gruden.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about.
I don't know why they didn't keep him. He was coaching.
Oh, yeah, like the little beard, white beard. Yeah, he wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I think it's
He
because
turned that season around.
Yeah.
they was just trying to get a championship ass
big
coach.
name.
Yeah.
A big name ass coach in the league. See, his ass need Bill Belichick ass.
All right, so let's move on to our final award predictions. We all know we did our preseason award predictions. We did our midseason award predictions. Now it's the last time. Our final picks for the year. And you guys know that Leak, Marcus, and Frex aren't on the show today, but just be on the lookout for their YouTube Shorts videos. They'll give out their award predictions as well. So MVP, I'm going with Pat Mahomes.
I agree.
Juice?
Pat Mahomes.
Offensive Player of the Year, Justin Jefferson.
That's what I agree with that.
Juice?
But don't even sit here and think. You know it's Jay Jettis, bro.
Jay Jettis.
Yeah.
Let's see him Tariq.
Bro, it is Jay Jettis.
Yeah, it's Jay Jettis. Only because Tariq cooled down. So, Defensive Player of the Year, give me Bosa.
Yeah, Bosa.
Parsons.
Okay. Offensive Rookie of the Year, I'm staying with my preseason pick, Garrett Wilson.
Still mine. Olave.
Oh my God.
Even though he went in the business,
Yeah, no, because
they got Purdy bitch.
They completely disrespect. Yeah, no, they completely disrespected Olave. Even though he hasn't played this,
but they got Purdy in that bitch.
They had Purdy, Wilson, Walker, and they had somebody else. They had Watson, Chris Watson.
Watson is crazy.
Watson had his, bro. He just started doing anything.
He just started doing
things. If Olave hadn't got missed 2 games, he would have had over 1,000 yards right now. He might miss this game as well because of hamstring injury. But still, he missed last week and he missed another week because of concussion. Bro, other than that, Olave would be the clear front runner right now.
I want to say clear because Garrett Wilson leads in catches.
He would be
bro. I mean, Olave, like I said, Olave missed 2 games. Bro, in 2 games,
Garrett Wilson.
Wait, 2 catches?
No, Garrett Wilson leads in catches.
Bro.
Okay.
Olave was literally.
Olave probably leads TDs.
No, he probably leads in yards. Probably TDs too. Honestly.
He probably leads in yards and TDs. Yeah. This motherfucker was getting consistent ass offensive rookie of the year, rookie weeks and shit.
Yeah, he had like 3 back-to-back 100-yard games.
Like,
Olave.
Yeah.
Man, that motherfucker, like, he damn on the verse of 1,000 yards.
I mean, catches wise, Garrett Wilson has 56 more catches.
56 more catches.
Yes.
56
No, I mean 56.
I was like, damn, he got it. What the fuck?
I mean 56 more yards than Olave.
Oh,
So,
shit.
Yeah.
Bro,
Olave has missed like 2 games.
Yeah, he missed 2 games.
Olave's sitting at 940. Wilson's at 996.
Bro. Literally, bro, if Olave done missed them 2 games, he's at
it's gonna go to Garrett Wilson.
It's probably gonna go to Garrett. I mean, I'm not mad as an Ohio State fan. I'm not mad. Either or. Wide receiver you. But,
Bro.
But either way, I just feel like if Olave never would have missed those 2 games, he would have been over 1,000 already.
He missed Cincinnati, and he just missed last week.
Yeah.
And I could have sworn he got taken out of the game.
Yeah, he did get taken out of the game early. He got taken out of the game early because it was a touchdown.
Yeah.
He came back.
No.
I thought he came
Against
back.
Seahawks? Against Seahawks? No. This is Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that was
Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh.
He got came back.
Pittsburgh, he came back.
But Seahawks, I think he was out of there. He was out of there.
Yeah.
That nigga was his ass asleep for. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah.
Yeah.
That bitch get split.
Yeah. Catches Garrett Wilson at 71. Olave at 63.
Purdy pisses me off, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
People were ready to throw away the Niners season, and Purdy just came in and hasn't lost a game.
I mean, but you put me at QB for the Niners. For
I'm like, can you be a finalist coming in at week fucking 12? What the fuck? Like shit, I've been balling since week 1. This motherfucker come in his ass already in this bitch in week 13.
Yeah, that is true. Okay.
All he doing is giving that bitch to Debo. Taking that bitch to the crib.
And then only other person I'm not mad about is Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker. Yeah,
Kenneth Walker been balling.
He been feasting since
but I ain't gonna
hard
lie.
ass got hurt.
I'm not gonna lie. Brees Hall never got hurt. Then it would have been.
Oh yeah. He had that bitch on lock.
For sure.
He had that bitch on lock.
Yeah.
What if I got 100?
Yeah. If he didn't get hurt, the Jets would be in the playoffs.
Folks ass looked like he was up there at offensive player of the year.
Nah, you busting.
I'm pushing. His ass was definitely eating.
Yeah, he was definitely eating food.
All right, defensive rookie of the year. I got Hutch. You got Sauce? I got Hutch.
I think it'll be Sauce Gardner.
I got Sauce.
I think it'll be Sauce Gardner.
I got Sauce.
Yeah. Comeback play of the year. I got CMC.
I got Burrow.
No, Burrow.
No.
Burrow.
Burrow
Come back.
He didn't.
He didn't take his SEO?
Nah. That was too soon.
Oh yeah, I'm speaking.
Yeah.
I'm fried. Shit. That nigga that was team C.
Yeah.
I'm fried. Shit.
It would have been Mike Thomas.
Oh my god.
What coach of the year?
Coach of the year, I'm going Nick Sirianni. I feel like there's a lot of coaches,
Eagles, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of coaches.
I ain't gonna lie.
I like the Vikings coach.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I like Dougie P, folks.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you could.
Doug Peterson.
Jags.
Oh yeah. Doug Peterson.
You got to throw him in there because
when we was talking about the Jags, I'm gonna talk about him.
Yeah, he just turned
their ass around.
Yeah, turned their ass around.
Cause
a young group too. Yeah, so. But the only reason why I'm going Sirianni is because they got the best record.
Yeah.
So.
Nobody really seen that coming.
Like it's hard to turn a bottom feeder organization around in a year.
Yeah.
Into playoff contention.
The Eagles was just in the motherfucking Super Bowl 4 seasons ago, 5 seasons.
Yeah, and did they make the playoffs last year or they barely missed out?
The Eagles?
They made it.
All right, they made it.
Yeah.
So they just made playoffs and everything. Clearly, they needed a few.
Nobody seen the fucking Jags.
Nobody seen the Jags.
That is true.
All around.
T-Law's second season.
Third. Wait, this is third, right? Or second? No, this is second. Yeah, second. Yeah, second.
Because he was 2021.
Yeah, well,
Then nobody see that shit happen.
Yep.
He the first person out that class? Quarterback? Nah, Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah, defense carried. All right, now Super Bowl matchups. I'm sticking with mine from the beginning of the season. Chiefs and Vikings. I'm sticking with it.
Now, when they choked the second round.
Hey, if they choke, they choke.
It's happening. I'm sorry.
But I'm going Chiefs and Vikings. And
Cowboys, Chiefs.
Cowboy. Wow.
Damn. I don't know. But I got Bills 49ers.
Bills 49ers. Who do you guys have winning?
Chiefs.
I
want the Chiefs to win. I want the Chiefs to win this one.
Yeah, I got Chiefs.
I got the Bills winning that. Only reason I can see Chiefs though win because the Bills did just beat them in the regular season. Mahomes might be a little bit bitter off that whatever. God. That's the only way the Bills lose in the playoffs is if they lose to the Chiefs. One other way.
Yeah, and then a dark horse Super Bowl. I got Bengals. Bengals and 49ers.
I feel like it's gonna be a wild ass Super Bowl. Like the Bills, Chiefs, Eagles ain't finna make that bitch. Like it's gonna be a wild ass Super Bowl.
Okay, dark horse one. Okay, this one I want. I ain't gonna lie. The Chargers. And then probably from the East, come from the East. See, look, bro. If Giselle is not back, for probably Brady. Hey, folks, if Brady lock get us on some different time type shit, I don't know, folks.
My dark horse. Give me the Jags.
Oh wow.
That's too dark.
Nah, that's too
that's too dark.
All right. Hold on. Who that motherfucker for the AFC?
You got Chargers, Ravens, Bengals, Bills, Chiefs. Dolphins as of right now.
Give me the Ravens versus Vikings.
Ravens, Vikings?
Yeah.
Both purple teams?
Yeah.
All right.
What the?
That'd be a weekend Super Bowl.
Actually, you said it was a dark horse. You didn't say it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see it. Okay.
Chiefs won the Super Bowl, though.
Yeah, I agree. Chiefs Super Bowl. Ring him.
I wouldn't
ring him now.
I wouldn't be mad at the Chiefs one now. Pat Mahomes, I fuck with folks.
Ring him now. All right, before we get into our basketball topics, let's do our Week 17 pick'ems. Thursday night, Josh Dobbs versus Dak Prescott. Cowboys versus Titans. Who do you guys got?
Cowboys.
I got the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
20.
Cardinals, Falcons, battle of draft picks.
Do we have to choose?
Yeah, this game is so ugly.
The fuck? Cardinals.
I think they got the Falcons. So.
Yeah, Falcons.
Yeah, Cole McCoy is playing though. I'm gonna take the Cardinals.
They do got that sweater.
Oh yeah, if Cole McCoy playing and he can actually
they got that
the ball
sweater. They got that sweater and they get Algier for.
Yeah, Algier for it. Hey, folks. Hey, he actually nice.
This is nice.
Yeah. Now Dolphins and Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah, I think they got the Patriots. Folks.
Yeah, in New England, I got the Patriots.
Bill Belichick gonna find some kind of way to just fuck up Teddy Bridgewater, bro.
But you remember the Dolphins a few years back, Phil, Kenyon Drake.
Bro, that was crazy. Gronk sold. He doesn't know how to make a tackle, bro. He doesn't know how to take the right angles. Next matchup, with or without Jalen Hurts, I'm taking the Eagles over the Saints.
Saints.
Oh my God.
I got the Saints out.
Hey, we can make the playoffs.
Yeah. We actually got a reason to win.
We can make the fucking playoffs.
We got a reason to win.
Laughing. We can make that bitch.
Bro, you're not gonna make it, bro.
We gotta win. I think somebody else got we need like 2-3 teams.
I think probably we need Detroit to lose.
Yeah.
I think we need Detroit land. Probably the Packers. But it don't matter. Red Rocket for the turn up, folks.
We need a lot of shit to happen.
Olave 200 yards incoming.
Colts, Giants.
Giants.
For the NFC South, Panthers or Buccaneers?
Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks.
They're not doing what the fuck happened last year.
Hey, I feel like we've been saying this like every week though.
Yeah, but dude, they got fucking embarrassed, but they had zero. They had a fucking nutty fun, bro.
Yeah, that's
not happening. Barber, they has been eating.
Yeah, the run game.
Foreman, boy.
Yeah, Foreman had, I think he had like 120.
Boy, Panthers might as well keep both their ass for next year. Boy.
Yeah, they don't even need a runner, but they need a QB.
I
say take Will Levis.
I wouldn't be shocked.
They gonna be the ones to do it.
I wouldn't be shocked the Panthers win though.
Yeah.
I got the Bucks.
In Tampa though, I'm gonna take the Bucks.
Yeah.
Broncos, Chiefs.
Chiefs. What the fuck?
Chiefs.
Took me a little bit.
Bears, Lions. You know the Bears could get the first overall pick.
I've seen that.
How? If the Texans lose, if the Texans win another game, which I hope they do, bro. I'm so mad that they won last week because now I feel like they're not gonna want to play. They're not gonna want to play to win against the Colts in Week 18, bro. And if the Colts win, they drop from like the 4th pick to like the freaking 9th, 10th, which is gonna be it's gonna make me so mad.
And they try to lose that fucking game.
But it would be no reason for the Bears to get the first overall pick, though.
For trade. Y'all could get a lot for the first pick.
We
bro.
know we could.
But at the same, like, if the Texans have the second pick, they know y'all not gonna draft the quarterback, so they would be fools. The only team that would trade up would be the Colts. Bryce Young, bro. But I don't want to give y'all the fucking world for a quarterback.
Shit, give us Michael Pittman. And y'all
Damn.
pick. Shit.
Who the Texas last two opponents?
They played the Jags this week and the Colts.
Ooh.
Bro, like, I'm so mad that we came back to freaking tie against them in week 1, bro. Like, that tie is actually, bro.
Let's hold y'all ass back.
Yeah, the coach had 0 freaking wins, bro. I'm gonna take the Bears in this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bears too.
I got the Bears. Browns and Commanders.
Browns. I gotta remember Carson Wentz playing.
I got the Browns. Jags, Texans.
I had Jags.
Jags. Niners, Raiders. Derek Carr is benched.
Niners.
We forgot to speak on that a little bit.
I mean, even if he wasn't benched.
Yeah. I got the Niners. Jets, Seahawks. Both teams need this win.
Just Seahawks.
Mike White at quarterback.
I'm gonna probably take the. I don't know. Like, I want to lean towards the Jets, but then I feel like the Seahawks, if they actually play up to par, they could win the game.
In Seattle. 12th man is real.
Yeah.
Seahawks.
Yeah, then I'll take the Seahawks.
Yeah, I got the Seahawks too. Next matchup, Vikings, Packers.
Packers.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, Packers. Yeah. Rams, Chargers.
Chargers.
Sunday night, Steelers, Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens.
Still is that.
Ravens.
Yeah, they got Kenny Pick shit back there.
And then Monday night, potential game of the year, Bengals, Bills.
When I see Bengals.
I got the Bengals.
I got the Bills.
All right, so that wraps it up for our Week 17 pick'ems. Let us know in the comments what are your pick'ems for this week. Now let's get into our NBA topics. We take a look back at the Christmas games and who impressed us and who disappointed us on Christmas Day. So on Christmas Day, the Knicks and the Sixers started the day, and my Knicks blew a lead and lost to the 76ers. Now obviously that's a disappointment to me, but at the same time, I'm used to this, man. Like the Knicks are always blowing a lead. We just seen what happened in freaking Dallas when they were up 9 with like 35 seconds left, and
Luka Doncic.
yeah, Luka's just freaking different. And they came back, won a game. He perfectly executed a missed free throw and put the ball in the bucket. And just took over in overtime. He had 60, 21, and I can't recall how many assists he had.
10.
But 10?
60, 21, and 10.
60, 21, and 10, bro. Like,
Hey, that's insane, bro.
Yeah.
How do you still find time to pass the ball with 60
And
points?
he had like 83 PRE.
he had 105 fantasy points. Like, bro,
I just don't know how you still find the time to pass the ball, bro, with 60 points.
he's different.
21, boy.
Him and Harden are the only ones to have a 60-point triple-double in NBA history. That's actually crazy.
Harden, I can see it because Harden in Houston was different.
Yeah, Harden Houston is different. But I feel like, bro, if Luka wanted to, he could have had like 70 points.
He probably could have, actually.
Yeah.
It's just Luka play a lot more passive than Harden sometimes. Because Harden in Houston, remember, he was on the street with averaging like 40 to 50 points a game.
That's actually wild.
Harden was on the street averaging 40, 50 points a game.
Yeah.
His points probably was at like 35, 37 each game.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Bro, they just had Giannis at 34.9.
That shit wild.
And he hit that.
They knew something for.
Yeah.
We had like 45.
And then the next game, it was Lakers and Mavericks. And in that game, Julius, your Lakers blew a lead and ended up losing 124.
20-point lead at that.
Yeah, ended up losing 124 to 115. And then the third matchup, Celtics and Bucks. Tank your Celtics ended up winning 139 to 118. Next matchup, after doing all that talking, the Grizzlies lose with no Steph Curry playing. 123 to 109. And then, in my opinion, which was the best game, Nuggets and Suns. Even with Devin Booker going
to the
out.
wire. I watched that game.
Yeah, even with Devin. Yeah. Aaron Gordon. Yep.
Yeah.
Jokic 41, 15, and 15.
Jamal Murray, he went off too.
Yeah, Jamal Murray 26. Yeah. Nuggets ended up winning that game by 3 points in overtime. What were your guys' disappointments, and who impressed you guys on Christmas Day?
Who impressed me on Christmas Day? Jordan Poole and Ja Morant. Just because Ja Morant, it was both their first Christmas games.
Mm-hmm.
They was going crazy. They was going back and forth and shit. Who disappointed me? Giannis.
Yeah.
Giannis fucking disappointed me.
Yeah.
Al Horford.
I was expecting.
I know he had 27 points, but he shot like 9 for 27.
That's what I expected to be like game of the day. You know, the 1 and 2 seed going back and forth.
Big Al had it for.
I think it's gonna be a buzz beat. It's gonna be OT up in this motherfucker. It's gonna be that Cleveland versus Warriors back on Christmas like 2016, 2017. Giannis was fucking selling.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Tank.
My biggest disappointment probably be the Lakers, because LeBron, he had a hell of a game for sure, but you got to close out them games, and just to be up in 20 and lose by damn near 20, like, that's a 40-point differential, folks.
Right.
So, like, not only did the team come back, not only Dallas come back, but
we stopped scoring.
Y'all stopped scoring and allowed 20 more points to be put up on you.
As soon as LeBron went to the bench.
Yeah.
I don't get it, bro.
I mean, only thing I can say for y'all is y'all only hope is if y'all had AD.
Yep.
Because that paint was sweet. Kristen Woods, he had that paint sweet for us. Yeah, that paint was sweet for
we had fucking Bryant.
Yeah.
Yeah. But biggest what was the other one?
Who impressed?
Who impressed me? Okay, the Celtics didn't impress me. That's expected. But besides that, like Juice said, probably Ja Morant, because Ja Morant, he just couldn't miss at all. Yeah. He could not miss.
It was his first Christmas game. First Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, and then if Ja Morant would have completed that dunk, I ain't gonna lie, that would have been a dunk of the year. For sure.
Oh, yeah. He tried to take his fucking...
That would have been dunk of the year for sure. Because he didn't jumped over folks almost. So.
Yeah.
Dunk of the century.
Yeah, bro. I was like...
I ain't gonna lie, I was happy for folks' career that he missed. I was happy for folks' Cowboy folk. Your career that just got ended in one play.
They need to put the Bulls on Christmas.
Why?
Just get everybody in there. I don't think the Hornets ever had a Christmas game.
No, but they
never had the Hornets on Christmas.
But they could play the Bucks and the Bulls game on Christmas.
They need to start putting like 6 games up on that motherfucker.
6?
Yeah, they were saying that when the Memphis game was going on. It was like this is the Memphis Grizzlies' first Christmas game. We got, I think it's like 2 more games, 2 more teams. I know it's the Hornets. The Hornets never played on Christmas.
I mean, yeah, they could have, because it took a while for the game to come on, the Suns game. That shit came on late as hell.
Yeah, but they just didn't want like one game going on at the same time as the other one. So.
The Knicks might not be on that motherfucker next year.
But they always gonna be on there.
Yeah, they is.
They
always play the AM, bro. It's New York, bro.
It's New York. Madison Square Garden, bro. They always gonna be on there.
When that game was on, bro.
They played early as fuck.
It was a good game.
The one was playing like 11.
I wouldn't even know, fool.
It was a good game.
I just know woke up and seen James Harden hit.
I woke up and checked Instagram and see his ass with that stupid ass outfit. He said, "Merry Christmas, y'all." Fuck their ass up. Like 20 assists.
So the people that impressed me, Jokic going 41, 15, and 15. And then also Aaron Gordon, 28 and 13.
He been hot recently.
Yeah. And then who disappointed? I already talked about the Knicks. And then also the Grizzlies as a team. They were doing all that talking. And really, Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
He said this shit like 2-3 weeks ago. Curry's not going to be a game.
I got Clay.
Yeah, I got next man up, I guess. I'm ready.
He
got fucked up.
Yeah, he said Clay. Dylan Brooks only had 13 points. Now, when you're talking smack, you waited damn near a whole year to play these guys at the end of your season. You were talking smack. Ja was tweeting. No, Ja did his thing. but Dylan Brooks only have 13 points, bro. Like
Jaren
That's
Jackson,
like
bro.
Bane.
Yeah.
He was a disappointment. That's
yeah, Bane. Yeah, he said besides
Bane was like 0 for 7.
yeah,
from three.
he said besides Curry, they don't have anyone who's a better shooter than me.
Bane?
He said they gotta show me. And unless that was like fake, but that's what I seen.
Bro,
But that's
forget that, bro.
disrespect.
Jaren Jackson, bro.
Foul trouble. He was in foul trouble though.
I don't care for you. Had 4 points in the third quarter.
But
bro.
no. He had like 4 5 fouls.
I don't care, bro. 4 points and you're.
Yeah,
bro.
they was putting him right on the bench. I'll tell you, he would get in.
I
he
watched the
foul.
game.
He'll get in and foul.
But still, bro, like, bro.
Jared Jackson,
Still 4 points in the third quarter, bro.
he really that defending ass nigga to me, fool.
Bro, I try to tell you, bro.
He ain't no finishing ass
You don't want to
motherfucker.
listen. Told you he wasn't gonna hit that day.
He ain't no scorer to me, bro. He
My
that
fault you be
motherfucker.
holding on picks, bro. My fault. That's my fault.
Bro.
He that paint defending ass nigga that's gonna get every block. That's why his ass getting like. That's why his ass average damn near 5 fouls a game.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, also for y'all seen that Aaron Gordon? He had 10 dunks that game.
Yeah.
Aaron
Aaron
Gordon.
He got the dunk of the year so
He's
far.
no longer a dunker to me, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. 10 dunks, for that's 20 points.
He don't do that shit no more, bro.
Bro,
But
he still
he still got that shit on the side of his
Hey.
game, but he out there getting buckets now, bro.
They said he went into that game 7th.
But
in
no,
dunks.
no.
He came out that game in 3rd.
Bruh.
He
That's
was
a- that's a-
7th.
that's a big jump.
That's a big. He came out that game in 3rd, bro.
But still though, he not in them slam dunk contests no more. He said he done with that shit.
Bro,
Working on this game.
He's still a dunker, bro. I don't care.
Nah, he ain't no dunker. He ain't no dunker. You can't put him in a dunker no more.
Bro, I just witnessed a nigga get 10. I just witnessed a nigga get 20 off of
Nah,
dunks.
he ain't no
bro.
dunker, fool. He ain't no dunker.
The nigga just got 20 off of dunks, bro. Bro, a nigga get 20 off of dunks and he's not a dunker.
He not a dunker. He still got that shit on the side of his game, but he still got that touring niggas giving
Bro,
their ass
his
buckets,
only
laying
little,
their
his
ass.
only little points.
And he be
Bro,
throwing
wait,
shit.
wait. If you watch the game, the only other his points came from fouls, and he was shooting free throws, bro.
Hey, stop fouling him. Why you fouling a dunker? Why you fouling a dunker? You fouling a dunker?
I thought he was a dunker,
He's not a dunker.
but he said he was.
I said, stop fouling a shooter. You get me tangled up, bro. Like, he's not a dunker, bro.
All right. Now, let's move on to what teams look the most championship ready. For me, it's 5 teams. I got the Nuggets, I got the Celtics, I got the Bucks, Pelicans, and the Brooklyn Nets. Whoever want to go next, go ahead.
I don't know about the Pelicans.
Bro, they're number 1. Well, number 2 in the West. With
like it's
with
all-
Brandon Ingram not even playing, bro.
I feel like it's all a facade.
They said still no. They don't know the fucking timetable when he's gonna come back.
And like you got to look at last year's playoffs, bro. They gave a fight to the Suns in the first round as an
They
AC.
did.
Come on now, with no Zion.
But championship ready, I don't know about championship ready.
How like,
I don't know about championship ready. Like,
bro, they could easily make a championship run. That defense and then, bro, if they're healthy, dude, they have the size to compete with anyone. They have Zion. When Zion's playing at this level, bro, he just had 43 last night. He scored the Pelicans' last 14 points. You got to give it to him. Nah,
no. They definitely tough. Like, they definitely tough. But championship ready for. I just don't know.
Well, how can we say?
I mean, I just don't. I just feel like it's still like a little bit too early in the season, still to tell like from them, like from their past history and everything. Like the Pelicans has never been like a real championship team to me. But like, yes, they put up fights and everything, whatever games they play, whatever. Like, but I just feel like they don't do enough in the playoffs to like close it all out when it comes to playoff time. So I just feel like I don't see them as like a championship team for real.
Do you think there'll be a first round exit?
Nah, because if they still staying at like the first or second seed, well maybe because if the Warriors go, I don't feel like the Warriors like if they play the Warriors whatever because they're down right now. But if the Warriors come back and everything and like Steph come back and start teaming up, possibly. But that's only if they're playing the Warriors.
Okay.
But I mean, or maybe if Los Angeles somehow find hope or something like that in the play-in, possibly for.
Nah, I know everyone says you don't want to play LeBron in a 7-game series, bro, but
I mean, and then a Disney folk. You know, you be back in New Orleans in the playoffs time.
like I said, bro, the Pelicans got the size.
They do got the size, but
and
do you think Nurk? I mean, not Nurk. Fucking Jonas could stop AD.
I mean, no, but he might be able to slow him down somewhat. But as we've seen this season, when AD finishes the game, he's finishing with 30 points.
I don't see the Pelicans there yet. Only because that injury with Ingram. It's still on timetable on that foot injury. I still feel like that's going to be like a concern. Just like it was last year for Zion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the injuries be a big-ass deal.
Yeah.
So, they right there. They had a second seed with no fucking Ingram.
Yeah.
They not even fully healthy at that second seed.
Mm-hmm.
They get Ingram back. They ready.
Yeah.
So, the 5 teams, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
The Brooklyn Nets, bro. Them boys.
The motherfuckers.
They doing good. They doing good, and no one talking about it. It's
they
crazy.
won like the fast like 14, 15 games.
Yeah, in their last 10 games, they're 10-0. They're on a 10 game winning streak right now. And I know the last episode, Juicy said that you think that they'll go 2-1 when they played the Hawks, Cavs, and the Bucks. Beat them all.
I think like they passed 15. They won like 13 out of 15, 14. 15.
Yeah. 14 out of the last 15. Yeah, the only loss was the Celtics, and they could have easily beat the Celtics.
They faced the Celtics again like January 16, 12.
Bro, they should have beat the freaking Celtics. Bro. Their offense just went ghosting in the third quarter.
Kryptonite, bro.
Nah. Oh my god. Now because they're in second place right now in the East. Bro, the Celtics. I mean, the Nets could get first seed, bro, and play who? The freaking Pacers round 1. Man. Bro, them boys going for a ring. Now, the trade that I know early in the season, bro, reports were coming out. They were saying they should trade one of their 3 big stars, bro. All they needed to do was get rid of Nash. Ja Morant, turn that team all around. You got Utah Watanabe making plays. He's the best corner shooter in the league right now, percentage wise. TJ Warren come back hooping.
They say Kyrie got that Nike contract for you trying to play for him.
Yeah,
They don't need to play one. They usually get one.
Fourth quarter king. Kyrie leads the league in fourth quarter points, average wise. I told you, bro. Kyrie and KD the best duo in the league. They're tied with Tatum and Brown.
JT
with the
and
most
JB both just dropped down there 40.
Wow.
Back to back.
Bro, I'm seeing
They're there back to back.
Kyrie and KD could easily do that, bro. They just combined for 82 not too long ago. Yeah. They're tied for the most 30-point games as a duo.
If they ain't dropping 70 together, they lose.
Oh, nigga, I just seen JT and JP dinner have 40 ball back to back.
The Nets don't need that. The Nets could win with KD and Kyrie scoring 25.
Tatum has to have 11. Brown has to have 38. They'll win.
I mean, Tatum hasn't been playing like that to have 11 points.
Oh, he was like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, he still had
At
11
one
though.
point.
He was at 19. He was at 19. He was at the team.
That motherfucking team
Don't do that. But bro, hey, stop playing with Tatum.
Kyrie and KD, one of their ass have 15. They losing.
Nah.
Cause last week
Who
Kyrie.
gonna step up?
Nigga,
Who gonna step
KD.
up in the Nets?
Hey, nigga, if Kyrie don't step up, then it's KD stepping up. KD not stepping up, it's Kyrie.
Bro, they gonna fill each other's holes,
Yeah.
bro. If Kyrie's
Oh,
scoring
no.
20,
KD.
if Kyrie's scoring 20, KD damn near going for 35, 40.
Last week Kyrie just had like 15. KD had like dinner 40.
Yeah. So,
Talking about who gonna step up? Nigga, the fuck, KD.
bro, I'm seeing Nick Claxton have 20 and 10.
Nigga, fuck Nick Claxton, bro.
Nah, Claxton.
Bro, he's
That's luck. That's luck.
bro,
I
fuck
ain't gonna
Nick
get one of
Claxton.
those.
Bro, I don't want to hear.
You see, no one talking about Ben Simmons no more now. He had to get back in his groove.
I trusted Kyrie for what Kyrie said. He said, bro, he hasn't played basketball in like 2 years, bro. Give him some time.
Exactly. Yeah.
I trusted Kyrie for with that. But still, I mean, he's back to he's not back to himself. But
right. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's
getting there.
Yeah, he's getting there.
And come playoff time, he gonna be there. And that's gonna be scary. All they need, bro.
Hopefully he's back and messing with him.
Bro.
Yeah, I just better hope y'all don't get swept again.
Ring.
Okay.
Swept by who?
What you mean who? you know who?
We all know the reason why they got swept, bro.
We all know KD's father.
His father is crazy.
His father.
Father crazy.
His father.
Father crazy.
I know you got soft, but you push. Father crazy.
His father.
KD ain't got no father.
You know JT was all on that.
KD ain't getting son by no nigga.
No,
Especially
nobody.
Tatum. Fuck out.
KD
Yeah,
can't even
come on.
pass the ball, bro. Tatum was all on that shit.
I mean, he was seeing 3 heads around him.
I don't hear that, man.
Nah, KD ain't getting son.
And the Celtics defense not like that this year.
Hey, come play time. Just watch.
Yeah.
Just watch. We going back. Hey, we going back to the finals. So best
No,
believe
yeah,
that.
nah, bro.
Best believe that.
No, y'all not.
I feel now like I said for when y'all see Grant Williams drop 30 off a straight threes, so don't be shocked.
Fluke.
Motherfucker just sits corner, bro. He's weak as hell.
All right, bro. You finna see Grant Williams with 30, Brown with like 28.
I don't fuck
Tatum
with
was like
I
down
don't
there
fuck
40.
with him or forehead, bro. They so lame.
Who for you? Oh, Derek White.
Derek White. Brogdon, I respect Brogdon.
Yeah, I respect Brogdon.
Yeah.
Bro, you better be
That was
respected.
a little steal they got. Nah, the Nets got that motherfucker T.J. Warren too.
Yeah, TJ
His
Warren.
ass down
Yeah.
All right,
Is
you
that
out here like Payton Pritchard ain't gonna give you no bucket. Don't do that.
Nigga just said Payton Pritchard.
Bro, Payton Pritchard a bucket.
I'm taking Watanabe over Pritchard.
Yeah,
Hell
low-key taking
Hell
taking
no.
Watanabe.
Hell no.
Yes, bro. Watanabe, bro.
Hell no.
Pritchard's like
Pritchard
freaking.
get that lucky shit.
He's like 5'11", bro.
He's short as fuck, bro.
Bro, that don't mean he can
That's
still.
a
But he still
liability.
runs.
He's
Bro,
not guarding
he still
shit.
runs
Yeah.
the bench unit, bro. Like he still gets bucket off the bench.
Hauser, I'll
Hauser's nice,
I'll
too.
give it to y'all.
But bro, Pritchard still gets bucket off the bench, bro. He still runs the second
Steph
unit
Curry
and
better.
everything.
Seth Curry better.
Why do you worry about that?
Don't-
Patty
don't-
Mills.
Marcus Morris don't even play.
Fucking bro, Patty Mills not better, bro. His ass not better.
Patty Mills ain't better.
Then Pritchard.
No,
Oh my god,
no.
You hear this crazy man?
dude.
Patty Mills is not better than Peyton Pritchard.
Patty
bro.
Mills is a
Who the
sniper.
fuck you think Pritchard is?
Yeah, bro. Like
Bro,
what?
Pritchard is literally,
Like,
bro.
what the
Pritchard
fuck?
is literally a sniper himself.
Supposed to get like
Not this
one or
year.
2 threes.
Yeah, come
Bro.
on now,
Peyton Pritchard is literally a sniper himself.
bro. What's his most points this season?
All his ass do is wing
Hold
sit,
on,
bro.
let me see.
Yeah,
Let me
He
see.
did the average at 7, bro.
if
Did
that,
that.
nah, he's probably averaging like 3 points, bro. Watanabe give you 12, 15. And then Saunders, come on now. And then Saunders, the Nets bench is nice, bro. Joe Harris hasn't even been playing, bro.
Who the average?
What's that?
That's not having 5 a game, folks.
Come on, man. Come on.
But he only played 12 games though, so chill out.
Joe Harris hasn't even been playing, bro.
Hey, shut that shit up, fool. Hey,
Why?
Y'all act like Robert Williams has been healthy the whole season, fool. What the hell? That pain ain't gonna be sweet when Rob Williams. As we just seen, well, Giannis attempted tentacles, so that pain wasn't sweet. Nigga was just fucking 5 from 1,000, bro. I don't want to hear that shit.
Well, that's 5 for 1K. That motherfucker was selling.
All right, go ahead with your championship teams, Tank.
So you know I got the Celtics, of course. The Nets. It hurts for me to say about the Nets.
Respect.
The Nuggets, I could say. And I feel like that's the only 3 teams I feel like that's championship ready.
Not the Bucks?
Oh yeah, I forgot about them niggas.
I was gonna say.
Once they get Chris Middleton back, them niggas, they have some threats.
I don't even think they need him to
Shit.
go to the finals.
Hell nah.
Hell yeah.
The Bucks.
Yeah.
Nah, they
Even
need
though they're on a 4-game loser streak right now.
Nah. They need his ass to go to the finals again. Fool. That nigga's a big ass piece, fool. Nigga, bro, that nigga go come, bro. He would come corner sit, get your ass 30 some shit like that. Or like he would take over a fuck.
Middleton gotta find himself.
Nigga, we seen Middleton take over a game before.
He been playing weak as fuck all year since he got back.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
shit,
fine, so.
it's still a knee injury he's nursing.
Ankle.
I mean, an ankle, yeah. It's still an ankle injury that he's nursing, whatever. So, like, it's not... I mean, I ain't gonna expect him to be
Once
100%.
that's 100, that's GG.
Yeah, once he's 100, it's definitely GG's, for sure.
Indeed.
But definitely, yeah, the Bucks definitely are right. They just need that nigga Middleton back to, like, himself. That's all.
Bucks, Celtics. Bucks, Celtics. What I say? No West?
I said no. No, a low-key sleeper on the West, foot. If they're 100, they're in the
Nuggets.
Clippers,
I'm
bro.
taking Nuggets.
If the
I was
Clippers
gonna
are
say the
100,
Clippers
I can see it, bro.
I was gonna say the Clippers too.
The Clippers are, bro. If the Clippers are healthy, bro, a healthy Clippers team could defeat damn near the whole West. For I ain't gonna lie.
The only reason why I didn't say the Clippers right now is because
Yeah.
their full healthy lineup hasn't been playing for real this year. But Ty Lue was just low managing until that end of the season stretch comes and playoffs come. So, Ja, as we all know, he had a nice little interview, and a question was asked, who in the West is he worried about? And he said, no one. He said all he looks at is the Celtics as a threat. So obviously he's saying that the Grizzlies will be in the finals, and he would more than likely be seeing the Celtics. So how do you guys feel about Ja's comments on the West?
I mean, I feel like, me personally, I like the way that I like Ja's whole personality. I like, because, like, it's not him coming off as cocky, it's him coming off as confident almost. Because I feel like as a guard, whatever, like, you have a top team in the West. Like, the Grizzlies, being realistic, they could go head to head with any team that's in the West, realistically. Like, there's not going to be one team that, like, you're going to be like, damn, they're instantly losing. They're instantly losing to a single team. So, like, the Grizzlies, if they play correctly, they could definitely make a push towards the finals, because there's no team safe right now in the, like, a certified lock right now in the West, because you've seen the Nuggets can have down games, the Suns have down games, the Pelicans can have down, like, each team can have a down game, whatever. So it's all about who's the most consistent in the West that will take them to the finals. So that's all I feel like that is. So, like, honestly, since Ja is looking more, like, if the way that Ja plays, whatever, and, like, the way that, like, he takes everything in the future, I feel like it's not that bad of a comment to say. I kind of fuck with it, honestly, because he's saying, like, it's only if the Grizzlies lose, gonna be them losing against themselves, because if they fail each other, really, that's what it is. Because the Grizzlies, I've seen that, like, they said, I seen in an interview something like, they was, like, really strong that, like, if Ja never got hurt last year, they would have went to the finals. I've been seeing it a lot lately. So I feel like they still probably stuck on that, whatever. So they might be trying to get, like, something back in blood.
Yeah.
Jules, what do you think?
He can say that shit. Is that Ja fucking Morant? Is that say whatever you want? I don't blame his ass. It's wild as fuck to say, but I don't blame his ass.
Yeah, for me, obviously, like you said, Tank, he's confident. But to me, I'm not, bro. To me, the Grizzlies aren't going to the freaking finals.
Oh, hell no.
In a 7-game series, bro, I don't think they can beat the Nuggets. I don't think they could beat the Clippers. I don't think they could beat the Warriors.
It's just like they missing something.
I don't think they could beat the Pelicans. In a 7-game series, the Grizzlies, they're super talented. But, bro, when it comes to a 7-game series, bro, you have to see this team 6, 7 games. I just don't think.
I mean, but then, like, they're pretty much the same Grizzlies from last year, and they played really well together in the playoffs. So I feel like,
but they went 6 games with the Timberwolves, bro.
I mean, that is true. That is also very true.
Niggas won 6 games with the Timberwolves.
Yeah, no, for a fact, they definitely did.
Me personally, I thought it would go 5 games at most. I thought they was gonna sweep them though.
I don't know. 'Cause I feel like I don't know. I feel like they could sweep. I feel like not sweep, but I feel like they could, like, beat a few of them teams actually. Like for some reason, I feel like that they can.
The only team that I believe that they could beat in a 7-game series is, of course, the Mavericks, Trailblazers, and I would say they would go 7 with the Suns. But
I feel like they could go 7 with the. I feel like they could go 7 with damn near almost any team. I don't even lie.
Yeah. Like
I feel
for
like
him to say that comment, like, you're like, it would be that he's confident that they would win in either a sweep or 5 games at most. Because if you're saying you're gonna roll through the West, bro, you're saying that you're the top team in the West, and you're currently sitting in the 3 seed. I mean, you're only a game and a half behind first, but you lost to the Nuggets. You pretty much got destroyed by the Nuggets, bro. And I believe they lost to the Pelicans twice this year. If not, then they split. But as of today, the last time that I checked, they're 8-8 against the West.
But he talking like he was just in the finals.
Yeah, like, bro. And you brought up how people would say if Ja didn't get hurt, they would have won that series against the Warriors. No, they wouldn't. They would not have won that series. It might have went to 7, but, bro,
that shit is not comparable to no motherfucking Kyrie getting hurt and shit.
Yeah, like, come on. They were just 22-5 with Ja not playing last year. So it was
like
like,
that shit, bro.
like obviously, like we talked about that before. It's like I don't see at best that they're a second round team to me. They're just not there yet to be a finals team. You know, Clay said it himself about dynasties and all
Yeah,
that. Like
that shit was true as hell.
yeah, like Clay said how it takes real dedication, putting your body on the line.
I think they ass is too like young and immature.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that's stopping them is them being really young, whatever, and like inexperienced almost.
Yeah, and you see how they started to copy the 49ers with their tunnel.
Yeah.
I'm
Just-
I'm like, bro,
it looks so unnatural.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, you're having fun and stuff, but like it comes to a point where you got to handle business now.
I don't feel like they coach is really like setting that tone. Like,
Yeah,
hey, get on y'all shit like
Yeah,
the Suns
yeah.
coach be doing.
yeah,
I feel like he just laid back, just let them do what they want.
yeah. Yeah, their coach, he's a great coach, but he has to be able to take charge and it comes to a point where you tell him y'all gotta lock in now. Like stop all this talking. Just let y'all game do the talking.
Yeah.
So that's
He's
like
letting them be doing what they want.
But they need to kill that 49ers shit. 'Cause ain't nobody gonna do it like the 49ers.
yeah, and then I seen the Pelicans do.
I'm like,
Yeah, the
yeah, the
Pelicans
Pelicans
did it
did it
too.
too.
Hey, Pelicans shit was they came with the biggest.
Not
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie, but it don't hit. It don't hit
Yeah.
the same.
Memphis
Yeah,
shit
it don't.
looked-
It don't.
It don't hit the same when you see Debo and True Williams work out together with that tunnel for that big ass boom box for
Yeah.
red ass lights.
Yeah,
Super Gremlin.
Yeah, they gotta cut it out the NBA. They can't do it.
Yeah, they can't do it like that.
They
But I
gotta
ain't
buy
gonna
that
lie.
shit.
you know the players are gonna be very entertaining because I feel like nowadays no one can really get swept. So
Yeah.
Besides the Nets.
oh my god,
Was it only fucking sweet?
last year
Yeah.
yeah
Damn,
No.
it was
yeah because the Bulls got one win right yeah.
I didn't see no sweeps, but they ass, damn. KD getting swept is crazy. LeBron got his own sweeps.
Yeah.
Thought I'd never see KD.
Steve Nash, bro. He said,
That just happened when you face the Celtics, unfortunately. It's just we just naturally like that. I ain't gonna lie. Marcus Smart, defensive player of the year. Oh my God.
not this year.
Hell no.
Not this year, but he gonna show up. Best believe. He definitely heckling Kyrie.
Yeah, probably hold him to 27 points.
Okay, now you see Kyrie went under 22. Don't be shocked.
Stop it.
Yeah, stop it. Kyrie and KD are playing at a different level.
Then you
this
know
year.
you finna see KD with like 10 or 9 turnovers.
That is a thing. KD has definitely been turning the ball over a lot, but I mean, when you have three bodies running at you, Tatum had 9 turnovers in one game. So it's like,
I don't remember that.
bro, I think it was against the Rockets too.
Around the playoffs, Tatum just can't be posting like Mamba mentality fucking post because he's gonna jinx himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
he's gotta continue writing deuce on his shoes, so that's all you gotta do.
Yeah. I got you today.
Hey, he posted that message. Hey, this one for you. Hey, fellas.
yeah, that's wild.
2 weeks
Bro.
later, he was in Kabul.
Yeah, that's wild for that.
Hey, Duke said he had fun swimming for, so chill out for Cabo, not that bad.
Bruh. All right, let's finish the episode off with these injuries. We got Devin Booker going down, Steph going down, and AD going down. All teams in the West too. Excuse me. So between these injuries, what team do you think is missing their star player the most?
The Suns.
Definitely the
The
Suns.
Suns.
I'll go to Suns too.
Only because D-Book is they fucking offense.
Yeah.
Like-
because, bro,
He's
Mikal
losing-
Bridges not
yeah.
finna give you.
Mikal Bridges ain't
Yeah.
doing that shit. Aiden ain't doing that shit consistent as fuck. Like,
And CP3,
He's just
if anything, who I want to be scoring the ball right now is Cam Johnson. That's he hurt.
yeah.
But like, it's really nobody else.
Yeah.
Like, D-Book was dropping fucking 50 balls for the ass.
And shit, there's damn they still lose.
They're still damn
the only thing with the Warriors is that, nigga, they have Jordan Poole. Nigga could easily come in and fill the damn role. Bro.
And like the Warriors, just the Warriors. They just gonna
Yeah,
always.
they gonna always find a way to win.
And
fool.
then with the
It's
Lakers,
like-
the Lakers like it don't really matter. Like, win his ass, they ass, and then they still choke.
Yeah.
It don't
yeah.
fucking matter. But the Suns, they miss a D-Book so bad right now.
Yeah, the Suns
They've
are.
been arguing this shit. The Suns just.
Yeah.
I knew that fucking.
Aiden was wild. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Folks getting in Monty Williams' face, folks.
Yeah, he's getting.
He was wild.
He definitely going after this shit. Damn.
He definitely, he definitely gotta go.
I know they asthmatic, and then they having This is not good. They having GM problems and shit.
Yeah.
With the
The
owner,
owner,
they
yeah.
having hella problems.
Because
and
somebody's
shit.
supposed to be buying that shit. I
Yeah,
forgot who's
they
buying it.
bought it for. Yeah.
I seen that first. Barack was trying to buy that bitch too. Folks.
So it might be a problem with like picking up motherfuckers for free agency and shit, all that shit.
I mean, what I seen before like in also that they was supposed to do a sign and trade with Miles Turner and DeAndre Ayton. I seen that, but it
Yeah.
never went through.
Yeah, the Suns are 2-5 without Booker. They have a 20-16 record, which is currently 5th in the West.
And
Go ahead.
I think he injured himself like real bad.
Yeah. They said he's out for like a month now. He came back against that Nuggets game on Christmas and then
Just came back too early.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
And the schedule, it gets tough down in this month that he's gone. They play the Raptors, Knicks, Cavs,
Raptors
Heat,
been hot.
Cavs again, Warriors, Nuggets. So it's Grizzlies, Timberwolves, Nets. It's not getting easy.
Hey, they did their fucked.
Yeah,
out
bro.
here live.
And they're currently in 5th right now, so they could easily like
Oh
They
my
ass gonna
God.
drop to damn near 8th.
yeah 7th, 8th. Like yeah, the Suns got it hard. It's like this was the worst time for them to lose Booker. And then with the Warriors, they have a homestand right now. They're currently on a 3-game win streak. Their homestands the Blazers, Hawks, Pistons, Magic, and Suns. And we all know how how the Warriors play at home. So they could easily go undefeated in this homestand. The only game that I feel like they'll lose is maybe the Blazers they'll lose. And Hawks maybe, but Trae Young's not playing right now, so he might not even be there for that game. Yeah, left calf. So I don't know.
Hey, speaking of Trae Young, I'm just seeing that he's never finna get traded, bro.
Yeah, I seen that he could ask for a trade.
Yeah, and they say his
He said
potential.
he's not happy.
Yeah, but I don't see why not. I mean,
So
but that's how I see.
I knew he was
why,
having
so.
coach problems like a month ago.
Yeah,
Like, he missed the game on purpose.
But my thing is, where would he possibly? I seen his landing destination. It was like the
Dallas?
Heat, Dallas.
Yeah, I seen Dallas was the number one
I
front
think I
runner
seen
for
Heat, Dallas, and I seen
That
some,
shit-
Celtics. I seen the
I seen
Celtics.
Celtics up
the
there too.
fuck?
I did see Celtics up there.
Nah.
I mean, but like, if I feel
If they
like,
get him, bro, it's like
That
bro.
shit, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that would be ugly, low key. Like
That shit-
I can't see Trae Young in.
It's like,
in
bro,
white
you're
and
just
green.
trying to win something right now.
I ain't gonna lie, folks, but still, I mean, I don't know.
That shit
I feel
wouldn't
like,
be nasty. That shit would just be just a dumbass combination.
Yeah, I wouldn't really like that.
But I've been seeing the favorite probably would be him in Dallas.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can see it.
and it's like
I
I don't think I like that either.
Nah,
like,
I feel like I kind of like it because it will take some pressure off of Luka.
I mean, yeah, but it's like they both play that role where they're scoring 30 and having 10 dimes. So it's like
I don't know where the fuck he'll fit at, actually.
I
I
think
mean,
the Heat.
I can see the Heat as well
I
because
think the
Heat.
I can
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
see the Heat. Don't needing that main. I mean, yeah, Jimmy will go get you buckets. Yeah, Tyler Hero get you buckets, but it's inconsistent though.
Yeah.
They don't really have a true ass guard.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you're talking about Kyle fucking Lowry.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry.
Even though he has been playing pretty good this year, like, but
Yeah,
he's up there in age.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure they'll rather have Trae Young than Kyle
For
Lowry,
sure.
though.
I mean, shit, anyone would.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, if Trae Young gets to get traded for, I feel like
I
I'll love to see him. I mean, he would be the best, but I think I'd love to see him in like go to Dallas, the team that originally drafted him.
Yeah, that was like the perfect trade. Yeah, I would like to see him in Miami. All right, that's gonna do it for this episode. Let us hear it. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's New Year's this weekend, so please, everyone, be safe. Also, please share our channel as much as you can. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. That's gonna do it.